What's up, everyone? Today's the day that we say goodbye to the GT3. And I know this is shocking to some of you, but it's just the time is up with it. For those wondering, you know, I remember talking to you guys about the 992 GTS that I was supposed to get. That's still on back order. That car was supposed to be here since September. I haven't spoken much about it because I've been waiting for it, but it keeps getting delayed, But I got a good offer for the GT3, so I decided, you know what, let it go. But there is something else that I'm eyeballing, and if it works out, I'm gonna have another car to present to the channel. So look out for that. But I'm here today because I just wanted to give off my last goodbyes, and I also apologize to you guys because I didn't do much content around the GT3. So I figured, since I'm bringing the car to the new owner, which is out in New Jersey, I should do like my driving impression of the car, my review of how the car is, because I never gave you guys that. So on the way there, I'm just gonna give you like a POV of the drive. Well, not all of it, but some of it, and just my opinion of how the GT3 was and how it treated me. And yeah, so let's hop in the car, let's head there. The guy's waiting for me already. I don't want to go into much details because I don't know if he wants me to divulge, you know, information about him or who he is. If he's okay with it, I'll film it when I get there. But anyways, I figured, you know, let's go for a ride, guys. We'll talk about it. Let's start off with a scale of 1 to 10. 10 of course being the best, and 1 of course being the worst. Easy 10 out of 10 on this car. I don't even know where to begin because there's so much, it's so much positive stuff about this car. From the braking to the suspension to the power to the overall feel of the car. Like, I don't know what Porsche did, but like they know how to build a freaking race car, man. Like, this is like legitimately, I think, the best bang for buck you could get as far as a daily drivable race car, because everything is just, I know a lot of people complain about the comfortability factor with these cars, but I also do have the comfort seats, or I don't want to say comfort, but the sports seats, so that might play a role. But this car is absolutely comfortable. I don't know how people are complaining. You know, maybe the carbon buckets might be different, but I don't think it should be that much different. But the car, you know, the GT3 is very compliant on the road, outside of track use. If anybody's in the market to buy one of these cars, you won't be disappointed, because you could go from driving aggressively to driving calmly, and the car does everything. It does everything that you need to do, except, you know, carry passengers in the rear. Honestly, this is one of the best cars I've owned, and I've been through a lot of cars, and I will say that this is like the best all-arounder that I could say, as far as if you're looking for something that you could daily drive and also, you know, drive aggressively, or even take to the track. I've never taken this car to the track. I wanted to, but I bought this car with the intentions of selling it, so I didn't want to kind of like lower the value of the car a bit by tracking it, because I was looking to, you know, I bought this car as a placeholder. As I mentioned before, I have the 992 GTS on order, and that was delayed since September, so I just wanted something in the meantime to just enjoy it. And this was always on my bucket list. This is one of my bucket list cars. So the 992 GTS is still being delayed. There's no actual ETA of it. When I checked the app to check the tracking of the car, it's been in production since December, end of December, and every month they keep pushing it back about 30 to 50 days. So as of recently, when I checked, it's like it got pushed back like another 40 days, and it does this continuously every month. So I don't know when the 992 GTS is coming, but I got a good offer for this car. I decided to take the offer. I'm gonna sell the car. I mean, the 992 GTS, I'm very thankful that Porsche Inglewood gave me the opportunity to get into that car, but I took that car only kind of as a happy medium, because I really wanted an allocation for the new 992 GT3. But as you guys know, it's hard to get one of those, and especially now with the GT3 RSs coming out, the new ones, production numbers are kind of being slowed down on the GT3s because Porsche wants to focus their resources on pushing out the 3RS for the next, I believe, for this year and next year. So I'm okay with that. I'm not in a big rush because I preferably would love a .2, but we'll see. But I do have another car that I'm looking at that I think you guys will enjoy. Bring some new content to the channel, and you know, I'm not gonna say what it is because I haven't closed on the deal yet, but when I do, of course, you guys will be the first to know. Yeah, you know, so I'm excited. But yeah, there's really no words to describe how amazing this car is. It's one of those things where like you just have to drive it to really understand how awesome these cars are. And you know, the thing that I tell my friends is that like, you drive this car and it's life-changing. Even a circle of people around me, I tell them that, and they don't believe me. And then the few people that I've let drive this car, which is like my close friends, like it was always the same reaction after, where they just wanted to literally drop every car that they had and then search for a 991 GT3. But the suspension is amazing, man. The car is so planted. It's like so responsive, it's so planted, it's so direct, it's so agile. And you know, the car makes just under 500 horsepower. And I know nowadays that doesn't seem like a lot because you have a lot of cars 700, 800 horsepower, like that's the average. But the power to weight ratio on this car is so amazing that like even the mere 500 horsepower feels fast in this car, man. And 9 times out of 10, you'll beat any other car on the road when it comes to cornering, when it comes to going around a curve or a bend. Like, I can't emphasize how planted this car is and how like confidence inspiring this car is. If I could give you guys one advice, who are considering on getting the GT3, or who really want a GT3 and you're working hard towards getting one, get it. Because by far, I think this is the best car that I've owned. And the crazy part about it is that it only gets better because Porsche keeps improving their products. Because the .2 of this generation was improved. Then you have the 992 generation, which is what I'm trying to get, the new GT3, which is ridiculous. And it's like, I just love this brand, man. And the car's reliable. I don't have, I drive it with no worries. I gotta take it easy over here because there's usually highway patrol sitting around this section over here. But yeah, like I love sitting in the high res. I mean, that's where the car should sit. And then the cool thing about it is that, like, I'm driving it in manual mode right now. I can slap it over to automatic, take it out of PDK Sport, turn off the exhaust. It'll go to 6th, 7th gear, and you won't even hear the exhaust. Watch this. Look at that. And if you see, I'm maintaining the same speed, and now it sounds like a like it doesn't even, you don't even hear the exhaust. So like if you have, you know, your date in the passenger seat, you guys having a conversation, you know, you could take, this is a great car, man. I can't emphasize that. And And then once you want to act up, or once you want to get into it, you know, you can put in PDK Sport, let it shift for you, but watch, as soon as I switch to PDK Sport, it'll drop the gear. And then if you really want to get more aggressive with it, I'll open the exhaust, it dropped another gear, and then, or I'll switch, or I'll manually shift the gears myself. Yeah, come on, you can't beat that. That's a sound you just can't replicate. Let's roll the windows down a bit. Attention you get with this car is also like, it's different, man. It's different. Out of all the cars that I've owned and the communities that I've been in, I feel like Porsche has been the one that has been most like accepted and likable by no matter the age, no matter the gender, no matter the demographic, like race, whatever. Like, people pull up beside me, they'll honk their horns and they'll give me a thumbs up, or they want to take pictures with the car. Like, that's a common thing with this car. You know, I've had old ladies pull up next to me and honk their horns and give me a thumbs up. Because you know what? Their husband is probably someone who drives a Turbo S, or probably used to have an old 911. But sometimes it's not even that. It's just that people just respect the brand so much, man. A lot of people respect the brand so much. And then, you know, it's just, you don't see these often. You don't see the 911 very often, especially a GT3. Not around where I'm at. I think just in general. So I could speak in general, because no matter where I go, I don't really see a GT3 like that. So when people see it, you know, people want to stop, like I said, to take video. They want to take pictures. They want to hear the exhaust note. You know, they want to give you a thumbs up. They want to, you know, congratulate you for owning the car. Like, you know, and even people who don't know much about cars, a lot of them know what a GT3 is, you know, or they know what a Porsche is, so they're excited to see it. But, you know, I just wanted to give you guys a quick review. I want to focus on the driving, enjoy my last day with this car. I just want to give you guys a quick, you know, like I said, I just want to give you guys a quick review and a POV. I never had a chance to do that with you guys. But yeah, I'm gonna miss this car, man. I'm gonna miss this car. Fingers crossed the deal works out on the next car. I definitely would circle back around and buy another car like this. That's how good this car is, and I usually don't say that. Oh, man. But, you know, my ultimate goal is getting the 992 GT3. And no, that's not what I'm getting. You know, when I do land an allocation for one of those, I'm definitely gonna let you guys know. And as I mentioned, the 992 GTS, there's no ETA for that because it's being constantly pushed back. All right, guys, I'm gonna focus on driving, get to the destination. I'm gonna cut the video here, and I'll see you guys when I get to my location, when I hand the keys over to the next owner. It's my final farewell to the GT3. I'm actually at BMW, a freehold. They're the ones that bought the car. They gave me a real good offer for the car that I couldn't refuse. I think it's going to another client. I don't know who. I don't care to ask, but I guess this is the final send-off, and I wanted you guys to be a part of it. So, one last look. Well, onward to the next project, I guess, or next car, I should say. But it's been real, it's been fun. Amazing car, man. Amazing car. I can't even emphasize that enough. But tune in next time. You guys will see. Hopefully I got some better news as far as what the next car is. But peace, guys.